Man was reborn on the day the school beauty was bullied, but he just stood by coldly, took out his phone, and filmed her in her miserable state. She screamed for help in a panic, even publicly declaring that she would be his girlfriend if he saved her. But he just turned around with a smile, and posted the video online, selling it to the school beauty herself for $10,000. No one knew that in his previous life, he had rushed to save her and accidentally killed a thug with a punch. In court, he waited for her testimony, but she pointedly accused him of being the one bullying her. In an instant, he went from a hero who acted bravely to a murderer, sentenced to life imprisonment and eventually dying in jail. His 30 years of life were completely ruined by her single lie. This time, he was no longer soft-hearted. He even took the $10,000 and went straight to a dilapidated house in the suburbs. He remembered that a bully in prison had casually revealed in his previous life there were 50 kilograms of gold hidden in the courtyard of this old house. The real estate agent thought he was crazy, and even the homeowner thought he was a fool. Without a word, he signed the contract for $10,000. He dug furiously, until he began to doubt that he had been cheated. But finally, he felt a heavy gold ingot. He carried the gold into the bank, where the hall manager, seeing his shabby appearance, wouldn't even let him upstairs. It wasn't until he threw out a fist-sized gold nugget that the entire room fell silent. The school beauty and her mother were also present. They first sneered at the gold, but when he poured out a whole bag of gold, worth $24 million, their faces changed. The mother warmly greeted him, and the school beauty changed her attitude, saying it was just a misunderstanding and asking if he would still pursue her. But the man just coldly glanced at her, turned around, and asked the bank manager to count the gold and exchange it for cash. When the bank manager suggested he deposit the money into wealth management products, he saw on TV that the planning of Pudong New District was about to start. He suddenly realized that the time he had been reborn was right before a certain group became extremely wealthy. So, he took the $24 million check and entered Pudong New District, buying up all the worthless land. People selling houses laughed at him, and the school beauty and her mother even sold him several houses at a low price, mocking him as they left, saying they were glad they hadn't been with him, or they would have been driven crazy by his foolishness. But no one knew that a few months later, the government issued a requisition notice, and every square meter in Pudong soared to an astronomical price. Those dilapidated bricks and tiles that everyone had looked down upon had now become prime locations that countless capitalists would kneel and beg him to sell.